Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is good. I got the packages I was waiting on, so we're doing a little experiment. I actually have both the lapel mic and the XLR mic running through. I got a little like single channel gain amp preamp thing called a Roddy Weil, which I'm pretty sure is just a fake company knockoff. You know, it came in a box labeled professional audio system. Pretty sure this is not that at all, but hopefully it sounds okay. I did some gain checks before recording to see if I was peaking, and I wasn't. So right now I have the gain boosted at about 22, which if you know me, that's an interesting choice, and it seemed to be pretty good. So I've got this running as a backup in case this sounds terrible, and you know, maybe I'll have to send it back. I don't know, but it feels good for a knockoff. I don't know. The interesting thing about this is when you look up stuff on Amazon these days, you will find obvious like fakes. Like this is just a knockoff of another brand. I don't know what this is knocking off. This is the only single channel gain booster amp preamp phantom power thing that I have found, and nothing else looks like this. So I have no idea what they're replicating, but I'm sure it's something. I don't think Roddy Weil is a company. But hopefully it sounds all right. Otherwise, we have the backup. I thought this did really well yesterday, and it did really well in the review video. But just being clipped here, like it sounded pretty clean yesterday. I think I did do some denoising in Audacity, and I'll have to do that today because I can hear the furnace running. Usually I turn the furnace off when I'm in here. I left it in whoopsie, so it's running. Also, we got this guy, which I'm excited for. This will finish the sanding cart, which you can see the hose right here. I posted a picture on Instagram yesterday, and Fearsome Warrior was like, "Here's another mind-bending, shot of the shop that I don't normally get to see." And I was like, "Yeah, but you could see the hose in yesterday's video." So if you look at my Instagram, you'll see a picture of the sanding cart, kind of off in the corner. That corner is literally right there. Like I could have reached over. The hose is actually really close today because the power cord that they gave me for this Roddy Weil is like maybe 2 feet. So I had to bring the cart over in front of me. It's right here. So the hose is closer than it was yesterday, but I probably could have reached over and grabbed the hose yesterday. Anyway, I got this guy. Oh, this is even better than what I expected because of the way. All right, cool. This is an auto switch, and the idea is I plug my vacuum into this spot. This gets plugged into power. Vacuum gets plugged in here, and the tool gets plugged in here. And then when I turn the tool on, it automatically turns the vacuum on. I'm really excited about the size because from the picture that was on Amazon, it was kind of hard to tell what it was going to look like. It looked like it was going to be this kind of big square box, but this is actually kind of the correct size to get mounted on the 2x4 without it being a problem. So that's where it's going to go. It's going to get mounted on this cart, and then this will get plugged in, and then the tool can get plugged in, and I will have an automatic vacuum switch. This I'm crazy excited about. I actually would like to own 2 more of these, I think. I would like one for the table saw and dust collector. The problem that I have with that setup is they're both on the same circuit. And, a sander doesn't draw a whole lot of amperage, but that saw does, and my dust collector does on startup. So I would need one that offers some sort of delay, because if I kick them both on at the same time, it will blow the breaker. So I flip the switch for the dust collector, wait for a couple seconds, then turn the table saw on. That's fine. It's just the startup draw. So I'll have to see if there's a delay for this guy. Hopefully, if there is, it doesn't need to be a long time. It just needs to be enough for the motor to kick out of startup mode, so it's not drawing 30 amps or whatever, so that when I kick the table saw on and it spikes at 40 amps, it doesn't blow the breaker. So hopefully this will have a little bit of a delay. If not, I'll need to find one that has a delay. But I have a second vacuum So I have my sanding cart vacuum. I have another vacuum that is intended to be dedicated to my sanders and my chop saw. And so I would like to have one of these for that. So we'll see how this one works. This was actually like a little bit more of an expensive version than some of the cheaper like Harbor Freight and similar. So hopefully this guy does all right and it's not a problem. We shall see shortly. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have new gear, new stuff to play with. And I'm really excited about the response to the review video. Everybody seems to think it was great. I got lots of comments about the self-deprecation, lots of comments about the humor, and that feels really good because that was the intent. I think that even the videos I tried to do in 21, I did that. I tried to be different, and I tried to interject my humor and and I think it came across okay in this Imperial. I think the intent is it will probably end up being even sillier, and I think I'm okay with that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think the response has been good. I'm really thankful for everybody who has commented and who has said nice things, who has sent me messages and texts and stuff. It feels good. Thank you all for that. It feels good to be thinking about board games again. It's been a long time since I've done that. And yeah, things are good. I think I'm going to go to game night tonight. Well, I am definitely going to game night tonight. My mule has a couple of games. No, he was able to get me one game, Forest Shuffle, and he was able to get me the wooden components for Earth, which I'm extremely excited about. So I will go pick those up tonight and maybe play a couple games. And my kids are going to go do some cleaning and stuff at their mom's house, so they're not going to be here. I don't have to worry about that. It'll be fun. What do you got going on? Anything exciting? Anything you want to talk about these days? Any world events that I need to talk about or chime in on? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is rue. It is a verb meaning to repent of and regret bitterly. Elliot knew he would rue the day that he decided to sell his Maserati, but he did so at his father's urging. Rue, R-U-E. Again, yet another not uncommon word at all. I think it's actually a very common word.